Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Sagittarius. I know it's a bit late. I'm filming this at night, but well, not super night. The sun's still out, but let's dive in. Sagittarius. How are you guys? Yeah, even on the top of the deck, you really needed this reading. Enthusiasm, excitement, beautiful energies. Okay, you taking off? Sorry if I was eating some food earlier, so I'm just getting it off the table. My bad, spaghetti. You know how it is. Sagittarius messages. What is the message? Burdens. Tell me more. Maybe you need to like clean up, like shape up, shape out. You could be spending a lot of time at home. Community, interesting. Celebrating you. Maybe you need to celebrate you more. Maybe that's what they want you to do, Sagittarius. This could make you feel happy or rest. Yeah, don't feel ashamed for taking rest. You actually need this. It's actually important. This could be an important moment of rest before something like speeds up as well. You can see how she's just kind of really chilling. She's not even doing anything. I don't think she's even watching anything. She might be, but she's having some wine. So don't feel guilty about, indulging in a little bit of self-care, a little bit of relaxation. I was actually listening to a medium. I forget her name. I think she's like a Mexican medium. And she was talking about how, sometimes when things are really tough, when she does like a really tough reading, she'll have to just like tell everybody she can't talk because she'll be overstimulated. So you could be like that, right? And she tells her husband she can't be around him, and she pops open a bottle of champagne, and because this was she said this was after a reading where she was talking about very gruesome stuff, like this, So don't feel ashamed for needing rest for sure. Let's see where else we're gonna go. You know what? We're gonna do a flower. Why not do your reading a bit different? Sorry, just have to pull that closer. Sag, messages for Sagittarius. Clover and parsley. Clover and parsley. Parsley's nice. Parsley's good in soup. Getting your veg could be important. Eating lots of veggies. Sorry, I have to find this book. Where did I put it? There we go. Parsley. Common parsley, also known as devil's oatmeal, was once said to have ventured into the underworld and back 9 times before sprouting. These days, parsley is known for protective properties, and it boosts intelligence and creativity as well as clarity of thought. Parsley lends itself well to kitchen witchery. You can add a sprinkle of it over just any savory dish you're cooking to offer protection for you and your family. If you'd like to be a bit more deliberate, you can also whisper your intentions as you do so. For example, that everyone has a good day for the next day. Parsley is simple but powerful. There could be a new, this is about money. There's something coming for you. It'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I don't want to talk about it too deeply. I feel like if you're connected, you probably know. But yeah. Let's see. Sagittarius. Let's get you some messages. Messenger, that's funny. Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. So maybe you're connected with the Sirius constellation. It's a beautiful card. You can see those wings. Kind of looks like wings, the mountains around her. And loosening your grip. So you could just be like, it's kind of giving Alice in Wonderland, like tumbling into a new reality, looking through the looking glass. Are you doing that? You're part of a lineage of souls who have dedicated their lifetimes to the upliftment of the planet, to returning time and time again to see the light. The crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant the sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius, often appearing as a shade of blue. They hold the frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony. That's beautiful. To ensure greater balance. This could be through connecting to others as well. To help us see we're all connected and that masculine and feminine exists within all. You're being called to bring about this balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be a guardian of harmony and balance on Earth. Think of the whales traveling the globe, sharing love through their healing vibrational song. The unique notes and balance and harmony to every corner of the planet. So maybe they're trying to let you know, like, you don't necessarily even have to do anything. Just your presence in certain locations, especially if you're vibrating extremely high, is healing. And it's bringing that healing, I don't know. Maybe you work with a lot of like guides who are healers as well. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a resurgence of the sacred within us all. A returning of the sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven, I wanted to say on earth. You can begin, and I think they said this is going to be a golden age, or there's prophecies of that in the next 7 years or something, like the Renaissance age. You can you can begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples flow from there. Yeah, beautiful. Or hopping to a new timeline where it is there. You can honor and balance the sacred masculine and feminine energies within yourself and others. Yeah, this is about finance or self-love. This is about like magnetizing. This is about the concept of love. It's not specifically like money, it's love and how that can form into money, or how it can form into connections, or just love from the universe, having everything you need. That's why gratitude is so important, right? Enjoying, pleasure, resting. So that's interesting. Maybe you're having cake, or you. That's so funny. I didn't even notice in this card they're drinking champagne. I didn't even notice that. I don't know. Maybe I did subconsciously, but consciously I didn't. All right. Let's get you some tarot. Some tarot. Sagittarius, what's going on? I think things are really could be like relaxing into a state of peace, greater peace as well at this time. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're really stepping into the present. It'll be important for you to like maybe detox or step away from like noise or constant chatter. Having that time of peace could be important as well. You could have met a masculine at work. Yeah, the devil. Whoa. You got the Emperor here, the devil, and 8 of Pentacles. So this was in the past position. This could be something you're protecting yourself from. Messenger. Someone's trying to overpower you. But I feel like you're being supported in some shape or form. Sagittarius energies. What does it say? Divine comfort gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. So typically the Page of Cups could mean an apology, but it can also mean a new start for yourself emotionally. So even if somebody wants to apologize, it doesn't matter. I feel like you can see how his sword is just kind of willing to swing. He's ready to swing, right? He's not afraid of, he ain't afraid of shit. So I feel like you're not afraid to cut the shit. Sag. Tower. Ooh, yeah. This could be a Scorpio. 8 of Swords. You're seeing through something though. I just heard like a scream, but it sounded like a rooster. That was weird. So maybe you've kind of like, maybe you've reached like a primal essence of your being, and like came out of with some kind of clarity, some kind of rage. You could have changed your perspective on something. You're healing as well. Hierophant in the reverse again. So this is a commitment or belief system that you're not subscribing to anymore. It's going to be involving Taurus. Equilibrium. Protects against attacks in the courts. God the just. This could be regarding like a Leo, or just reconnecting with yourself as well. You could be pulling away your investment or time or energy from something. Yeah, and it's not giving you burdens anymore. Ooh, and this is healing your finances. You're going to come into more finances as a result. This is going to heal it. You're coming out of being broke. Oh, that's nice. There's so much contentment here. Like you can see both the girls who have this like, she has a beautiful beaming smile, but she has like this kind of soft kind of contentedness. I would move it to show you, but I just don't care enough. But yeah, they're very content. So I think you're moving into a state of peace. You could also be like magnetizing the right connections towards you. Like people who are also on this element of peace. I heard you're saved from something. Yeah, you could have seen through something. Judgment. A judgment call. You made a choice. 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. You protected yourself. It's giving Empress vibes. Submission to a higher order. Identifies traitors and destroys their plans. I mean, this is hot. This is baddie. This is hot girl shit. Yeah, the world on the top. Okay. She a baddie, she a 10. Alright, Sag. Let's get you some tea leaf, because why not? From their spirit team, what are the messages, and only the most important messages, please, for Sagittarius? Thank you. Mm. You're making a smarter choice here. Moving towards happiness in the present moment, which is like magnetizing it towards you as well. You're letting something go. Like, I just heard the devil, so I don't know. Maybe it's the devil. This could be like an old boss or someone with Capricorn. You were on the wrong path regarding something. This is giving. There's a song that was like on YouTube. I forget. I don't know if I can find it, but it was like a love song. It was about this fairy or this woodland fairy that's like on a tree, and like this man comes and he thinks she's so beautiful, and like a flower we see in nature, people just rip them out of the ground, right? And basically the story was about him trying to take her away from the forest. But anyways, Sag. So maybe you're really connected to trees, Sagittarius. You're becoming a hunter as well. Like you're embodying like a primal force, and this is allowing you to actually thread something into reality. I'm also seeing you like stitch someone's mouth up. I don't know what that means. Like maybe somebody was talking shit, or like I don't know. Maybe you're keeping your mouth shut, or this person wanted you to keep your mouth shut. It's giving like Beetlejuice, like that scene where he tries to force Winona Ryder to marry him, and he slaps like the zipper on the other person's mouth. That scene. Hmm. Maybe Beetlejuice is relevant here, like the asteroid, Sagittarius. Or this could have been like a kind of demonic entity. You could have had like weakness in your aura before, so it was like leaking, and then it was like blood in the water. Yeah, this was something that was throwing you way out of balance. It was impacting your health really badly. You could have started to see flies more often. You had spiritual guidance though, and you stepped into your dragon. You could be working with dragons, or you rised. You elevated your consciousness. All right. Sagittarius. Creativity. Wow. I love that. Cooperation in the reverse on the top of the deck. A, C, D, E, F. Imagination is the key to harness creativity. Don't croak. Be bold. Start to create. Inspire, invent, and innovate. To thrive in the earthly realm, you have to get creative. I should know we frogs are everywhere, all sizes and colors, either to fit in or stand out and get attention, whatever's required. You find us as inspiration for stories, and some folk even eat us. So you could be getting really resourceful and creative as well. Like, I don't know, there's something exciting here. We start life as one thing and transform ourselves into another. Now is the time for you to do the same. As long as you draw a breath, you have the opportunity to create something new or grow into a more authentic version of yourself, from pauper to prince. And even if you can't completely change something, why not look at it from a different angle? And perhaps it inspires you to think differently about it, or even propel you to get the help you need to manage it better. Stop just croaking on about people you don't like or something that bothers you, and take a leap of faith to approach it differently. Redecorating the home, being bold, brainstorming a solution with others. Even just redecorating brings new energy, new ideas, right? Which helps us to brainstorm. If you are drawn to teaching, now is the time. If you have an interest in alternative medicine, seek out a good practitioner from whom to learn. So you could be doing like shamanic, like shadow work, like vision quest stuff, like healing the soul. A career change is looming if you want it. Create a natural pond in your garden to attract frogs. They're excellent. Yeah, we were talking about the flies, right? And then we have frog. This is the protection. Oh, okay. You could be like alchemizing, like taking any and all negativity and like eating it or turning it into a different form, like something useful. Beautiful energy. Wow. Yeah, so nobody's being able to stop you, because whatever they throw your way, you're just like, you know how a frog just kind of like reaches out with its tongue and like, yeah, you could be in like that rest, right? The bath, right? You're like a frog in a bath in like a pond, just like waiting, patiently sensing. That's cool. So whatever people send your way, it's like you're using it. Dreaming of frogs symbolizes blessings, love, prosperity, and spiritual and emotional growth and transformation. I'm seeing also Harry Potter, the McGonagall professor, when she like turns that like a rat into a cup, and like a cup into a rat. So maybe there's like a vessel of some sort of like something you're creating. Good pest controllers and rich sources of food for birds as well. Dreaming of frogs symbolizes blessings, love, prosperity, spiritual and emotional growth and transformation. Beautiful reading, honestly. Bless. And there's so much green here. So it's like protective. Yeah. That's what that makes sense. Parsley with clover. It's like you're protecting yourself while also creating wealth. I just heard. So I don't know how that works, but good job. I mean, I do know, but congrats. Let's see what messages we can get for Sag. And their spirit team, please. Quite a few, quite a few. Breaking free of everything that binds you. So that elevates frequency where you are the master of your reality. We're trying to belittle you. So maybe this was somebody around you tried to keep you small. Frogs are badass. I mean, no scrubs. Yeah, I think you've like raised your standards. They were very power hungry, and we have standing up for yourself, higher ground, ignoring. Love this, gorgeous. They wanted to hold you down. You have learned to give more love to yourself, not others, and Napoleon complex. And we have thoughts are only comprised of the past. Okay, so you could be like reprogramming your mind. You could be doing like programming affirmations or like restructuring your mind, taking things that help you with that. Course correct. I also heard courage correct. So maybe you didn't have enough like courage before. Wants to use you to pay their rent, and I am egotistical. So we could have been dealing with somebody like that, and we have do more dancing. So that really clears and cleanses energy. And music is really important to keep that high frequency, and that's why relaxing could be important. Hope you enjoyed this late night reading. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Thank you so much. Take care.